Okay, and we're live. Thanks for taking the time to look at my short video clip. My name's John Dexter. This is Dexters of Leicester. It's quite a wet day on a Saturday morning, but this 2005 Nissan X-Trail has just come in part exchange. Mr. Humphreys has had it for the last 6 years, and he's the guy that's done the LPG conversion. So although it's a higher mileage, it's coming in at just around the 150,000 miles. It's been well looked after. It's had quite a lot of maintenance done on it, and I've driven it, and actually it's a nice bit of kit. It's got a lot of potential. It's got the towing bar on. It's got some great spec with the pan roof, the navigation, and it's the automatic petrol, which is heavy on the fuel, but with the LPG conversion, it's getting a good return on the gas, and quite excited to take you through it. We've got both sets of keys, and although it's wet, it's still going to come out looking really good. So if you need any more information, just give me a call or drop me a text, and I hope you like the video. Thanks. There we go. So we'll go around the outside first, and pretty much really pleased with it. There's our main Melton Road, which we're on, and here's the Nissan's passenger side. Mr. Humphreys has put some pretty good tyres on, so I'll go through them. They're looking pretty good, and the front end all looks quite nice. Lights are nice and clear. Got no major chips on the windscreen or cracks, and although it's a little bit wet, actually this paint works really quite good. A few little stone chips, but nothing too untoward, but all looks nice and neat. Yeah, those front tyres, the hand cooks, they're coming down to about 4 mil, so we've still got quite a bit of life in those. Got a nice set of alloys that are locked on. The mud flaps are in place. And going down the side here, this side, although it's slightly wet, is in nice condition. We've got the blacked out windows, heavy tinted windows, and the lights in the roof rack do actually work. And I've got Mr. Humphreys to show me that. They work on main beam. It's got some pretty good Goodyear Wranglers on the rear. I think they're Wranglers, Goodyear Eagles, and those alloy wheels are nice. And just a little bit of rust coming through there. There's a little piece on the other side. We've touched it in, so it shouldn't spread anymore. And we move on to the back, and he's done really well. Those bumper corners are good. Rear screen's nice and tidy. Rear lights aren't cracked at all. And all in all, this overall, it's very, very good. So if we just go down here, this is the LPG, and this is the cap that you take off to put your LPG in, and that's in the boot now where the spare tyre was. Make sure that's on. And we've got the single electrics for the towing, a small trailer if you wanted to, mud flaps in position as well, those Goodyear tyres on the back, the efficiency grips, and all nice and neat. Yeah, there's a little bit of rust on the bottom here, just on there, but other than that, this side looks really quite nice. And those front tyres, just a little bit, we've probably got 4 mil on there, looks like he's caught it. We'll probably touch those in as well, but other than that, really nice. Mirrors haven't been caught, and it all looks nice. We've got the headlamp wash there as well, so you won't be disappointed by the exterior. And the interior is the full leather, so we've got full leather there, a little bit of wear there, but actually this is really nice. The bolsters are good. We've got heated seats which are on there, so let's so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it up for you, because she starts first time. Let's see, just turn the key, there she goes. So we've got heated seats. Let's turn this radio down, so the radio works. We've got heated seats there. I'll have a sit in those in a minute. We've got the centre armrest. Oh, and he's left his torch, so we might let him have that back. We've got a pile of paperwork there. Locking wheel nuts there as well. So we've got some service history. He's been servicing it himself. And then onto this dashboard, we've got the system for the navigation, and that's all in and up and running. We've got the air conditioning, CD player, we've got the multifunctional steering wheel, and we've got cruise. And then this is the interesting bit, just here we've got the moment it's warming up, it's got gas in the tank, and when the engine reaches temperature it will switch automatically to gas, power gas, so you'll be running on the LPG. We've got a headlamp on and off there, we've got a switch which will close the mirrors, and they're flicking in there, so the mirrors are working as well. Headlamp washes on there as well. Traction control you can turn off, and there's the big pan roof, which is all working fine with the big blind, and then those rear seats all nice and neat. So all in all, not a lot that would put you off, and not a lot to say that it's done such a big mileage. And the mileage is coming in there, if I just zoom in, is 148,691. It's got quite a bit of fuel in as well, and as I say, I've driven it and actually I'm quite pleased with it. It's a nice smooth drive, and it's a seamless connection between the LPG, so and it is on the register for LPG conversion, so it's been all checked and done properly. And there's that rear leather, which is pretty good. Centre armrest not hiding anything. There we go, centre armrest down. We've got some mats over some mats. Backs of the seats look good. I'm going to take you into the back. The spare is actually, the position for the spare tyre is now taken up by the LPG tank. And that's a nice spare with a good tyre on it. That's the sort of thing, whether you wanted to run with it in the boot of the car or leave it at home and get an inflator kit. Mr. Humphries has left us some valve fluid which needs topping up underneath the engine for the LPG as you run it through a tank, and all in all there, nice neat rear boot. We don't have the rear parcel shelf though, so that's not coming with it, and it's nicely ticking over. Let's go into this side. There's the passenger side. Not had a hard life really, it seems. And through into the passenger side, and for the age of mileage it's going to be a good workhorse, I think, for somebody. So yeah, that's good. And what I'm going to do is just take you around to the front. So if you need any more questions or you'd like to come and have a look, down on the main Melton Road, easy to find, just let me know you're coming, and I'll have the vehicle lined up. Thanks for looking.